Hello everyone, this is Rainout, and welcome back to St. Louis Billikens Dynasty. Our season's off to a great start so far. We started off 1-0 with a win against FCS East, but this next game will be a lot more challenging. We're going to go and play number 5 Mizzou. We'll be hosting them this time, but last year they kind of blew us out a little bit. Our defense had a great game. I think they had 2 or 3 interceptions, but our offense just could never get going, as was the case for most of the year last year. But yeah, we've got a better team this year. We're a 77 overall instead of a 67, and I'm sure Mizzou has had some changes as well. I don't know if Brady Cook will still be around, their quarterback. Luther Borden's probably not going to be there, their star wide receiver. So it'll be a different look for the Tigers. And we'll have to go in and take advantage and hopefully come out with a win against our in-state rival. Yeah, they're down to only an 84 overall with 85 offense, 84 defense. I think their offense was like a 90 or something last year. So yeah, they've dropped 5 overall points in 1 year. And yeah, I think this is actually a winnable game. I'm very optimistic, and I'm fully expected to get my dreams crushed here, but they've lost a lot of talent, and if there's any time to get a win, it would be right now. So we need to go out there and make it happen. All right, here we are, Dome at America's Center. Still not that many fans, and it looks even a little bit more sparse than last week, even after a win. You'd think that playing Mizzou would bring the fans out, but I guess not. Yeah, we just need to win more games to win fan trust back. We only won 3 games last year, so yeah, just fan enthusiasm is not going to be there. And Britt Norfleet will be... No, that's just their starting tight end. Horn will be their starting quarterback. And he'll be going against Vince Trinidad, our star true freshman. He had a great game last week. Against FCS East, of course. But he made some great plays with his legs. Made a couple with his arm. And yeah, he'll need to have a great day today if we're going to have a chance. Our offense needs to do more than they did last year. Fill the lane. That's a good stop. Yeah, we don't have enough people in the box. I can't keep calling nickel and dime looks. And then they're just going to charge up the middle every single time. And Coach Suggestions only wants me to run nickel, so... And we stack the box, and they are still able to bounce outside for the first down. Need a little bit more pressure here on up the middle here. There we go. Finally get a stop. Finally a negative play. Yeah, last time we played Mizzou, our pass defense was stifling. We, like I said, we had the 2 or 3 interceptions. I want to say it was 3. It was actually a super good game. And that's another sack. Merle Willis gets home on the long developing play action, and he was just waiting for the QB. If he was going to hand it off, he was going to blow up the running back, but QB kept it, and he was able to get the sack. And that might have pushed Mizzou out of field goal range. Their first pass play of the game, and they just got lit up. And now we just need to hold firm here. 3rd and long. And that's an interception. It's Franklin who picked it off. It was a weak throw down the sideline, and he just jumped the route. And our secondary is picking off where they left off last time we played Mizzou. First drive, first turnover. Renee Franklin, the free safety, he was one of our better secondary coverage guys last year, and he's showing it. He's a senior. We need his leadership. And he's showing just how to make plays right there. Now here's our offense going to work. Here's Vince Trinidad dumping it off to the flat. There's Williams, our big transfer pickup, and he's been a big part of our pass game so far. He's not the fastest, but he gets open. I don't know how he does it with so little speed, but he makes it happen. And we've already got an injury. Lonnie Dunbar is grabbing his back. That is not a good sign. Hopefully he's okay. Severe risk of injury. And that is a huge loss on our first run play of the day. So we'll see Cameron Perkins for the first time this year. Didn't get any touches at all last game. Cameron T got into the rotation ahead of him. And that's muscle cramps for Lonnie Dunbar. He should return soon, which is good news. But if his ratings are going to take such a ginormous hit, I don't know if it's worth putting him back in. We might have to run with Perkins the entire way. And, ooh, that should have been a pick. I didn't know where to go with the ball. They took away both options on the RPO. We get a little bit back. 3rd and 6. Be faster. What a broken tackle. And that's not the button I wanted to press. The icons disappeared. I didn't know who that was in front of me, so I thought it was A, but it wasn't. And unfortunately, we'll have to punt here. I mean, yeah, I don't think we can justify going for it here. Huge punt, but none of our coverage guys can get down there. And I thought he was going to break that. He had a lot of space down the left sideline if he was able to shrug free. So thankfully, he wasn't able to break loose. Now our defense is going to have to come up big again. Our offense couldn't do anything after the interception. We have a coverage defender playing in coverage. That is not a good spot to be, and we've given up a huge game. Yeah, that's the problem with running 3-4, and they're going to catch us out here. We can't have our pass rushers in coverage, or our rushing linebackers. Is that the tight end taking a handoff? That is, or either that's the biggest running back I've ever seen. Yeah, they had their tight end lined up in the running back position, and he broke off a huge gain. That's very embarrassing, to say the least. And a read option. Yeah, we need to play conservative on the read option. We can't give up big gains to the quarterback. And that's going to be a touchdown. Yep. The fake jet sweep pulled me out of the box, and they just found a hole somehow through the middle, and that's a Mizzou touchdown. First game for the number 5 team in the nation. And after a not a slow first drive. They were doing well on their first drive, but had 3 negative plays in a row and then threw a pick trying to make up yards. But they really bounced back on that one. Kawan Lacey was the one who put it in the end zone. And it'll be 7-0 here for the Tigers. And we're going to have to respond. Here's Acevedo breaking off a huge gain on the return. Well, huge for our standards. He didn't even make it to the 25. But, I mean, we usually only make it to the 18. It's nice to have a return guy who actually has some speed out there. And Dunbar is back onto the field for this drive. I wonder how his wear and tear is. He's still on severe, but he somehow snuck back onto the field. We might have to pull him for his own good. Dump off. There's Leon Golden getting 4, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Mizzou. Our defense has a takeaway already, but our offense has yet to show life. And we're going to need to turn that around in the second half if we want a chance in this one. How many points did we score last time we played it? Was it really only 3? I don't know if that's right, but here's a good gain for Dunbar, and he is so hurt. I might need to pull him. He's just not worth him being out there. His ratings aren't taking that big of a hit. He's only got -2 speed, but he's got severe risk of injury. We don't want to lose him long term. Even though this is a very important game, I think we just have to roll with Perkins at least until the half. We can check back up on him then. Flip it off. Here's Mason Williams. And yeah, he just doesn't have enough speed to get around to the edge. I think that play will be electric once we get our freshman 86 speed tight end into the rotation. Him catching that underneath route and turning upfield will be, yeah, just electric. But yeah, Mason Williams just doesn't have it. And yeah, just barely able to get it off. And that'll be a holding call, too, on top of it. Yeah, our offensive line played well last week, but that's just because we were playing against FCS East. We're playing a much better team here, and starting to show. They're starting to show cracks. I'm not doing a good enough job of getting the ball out quick either. That's a play calling issue. And yeah, that's not a gain we needed on 2nd and 20. 3rd and 19, and we've stalled out once again. Just a bad penalty. And we're just gonna send it up there for Leon Golden, and he just kind of gave up on the route. He looked like he was barely running, and I've ran out of battery. That's great. All right, hopefully a new change of batteries will propel us to more momentum and a lead, but for now we'll have to punt. Yeah, 2 pretty disappointing drives for the offense. We just couldn't get anything going, and it's hard when they've got better athletes and a better pass rush. And then even if we do like short screens, they're very quick to close in. So we're gonna need a game plan, something to get into a rhythm. And how does he fall forward like that for 9? He has no momentum. He's got his back turned to us, and he can somehow drive backwards 3 or 4 more yards. And that's another huge hole. Bring him down. Last man makes the stop. Yeah, they're just kind of doing whatever they want right now. We need the guys in the box. We can't play nickel and dime. Play action. Get home, and that's another sack. Maurice Hester just shot off the edge, and the quarterback just held on to the ball way too long. I don't know what he was looking at. And Mizzou's passing game continues to struggle. Yeah, just beat the right tackle clean. The quarterback tried to roll out, was not fast enough. Maurice Hester just hawked him down. And they're all the way back to midfield for 2nd and 20. And they unfortunately get a lot of it back. It'll be 3rd and 8. Yeah, their pass game hasn't been too great. Their run game's the thing that's really been carrying them. But we'll need to continue that here. 3rd and 8, and he just fits it into a tight window. That's a good throw. And again, we have Maurice Hester in coverage. He cannot be back there. We need the numbers in the box, so I want to run 3-4, but then it puts our linebackers in positions where they're not capable of succeeding. So, I guess we kind of have to go nickel here. Someone get home, please. And he's just barely able to get it away. He stood there for the longest time waiting for someone to come open. No one ever did. And yeah, we were just way too slow to get home before he threw it away. It would have been nice to get another sack there. Bounce him outside. No, that's going to be another touchdown. We had him, but someone overcommitted up the middle and gave him the outside. We had numbers. He didn't need to join in, clogging up the middle. Just gave away the outside contain, and once again, this run is just mauling us. All right, 14-0, and our offense needs to get going here immediately. We can't go another drive without points, or this game is probably going to be out of reach. There's Cameron Perkins with a nice burst up the middle, gain of 1. We need to really lean on our run a little bit more, I think. I was getting a little too cute in the first quarter. A lot of oh, he somehow made it work. Yeah, I was getting too cute with the pass plays. We don't need long developing routes downfield. We don't have time to sit in the pocket and let that happen. We need to stick with the strengths of our offense, which is running the ball, short passes, RPOs. We can't hold blocks long enough for these deep bombs, unfortunately. That'll be the 2-minute warning. We'll probably have to start throwing now, though. Slap fade doesn't sound like the greatest idea on 2nd down. It's more of a 1st down kind of play. What can we go with? Slants. I like Mason Williams in the flat here if no one covers him. They kind of do. We'll roll out with Vince Trinidad. Can he loft it? get there. That's Leon Golden with a nice run. He breaks a tackle, a second tackle, and he forces his way out of bounds. What a play. That's the best our offense has looked all day. We finally made it past the halfway line. We're down into the 28. Vince Trinidad with a nice throw on the run. Just kind of lifted it over the rusher right into the path of Leon Golden, and he broke a couple tackles. He would not be denied. I think we can take it slow and steady from here now. We got a lot of time to waste. Not a lot of field to cover. So we can do a little dink and dunk now. It's a good play by Cameron Perkins, gain of 9. Yeah, I was really sour on Perkins earlier last year. He just had no explosiveness. I don't know. I can't explain it. I think I've said that many times, but there's no reason for him to be so slow. But I benched him, and I guess he took that benching to heart because he's played a lot better. And that's a drop from Choi. Kind of threw him into the lurking middle linebacker. But holding on through contact and in traffic has been a weakness for this team. And 3rd and 1, I think we just have to run it up the gut. They do kind of stack the middle, and the run is an RPO. That's not good. All right, just don't get a false start. That's not going to be good. Oh, he somehow made the catch. That was the worst possible decision I could have made. But he held on that time. And luckily that coverage defender didn't try to jump it for a pick. It could have definitely been on the cards. But, yeah, we can afford to run the ball a little bit here. We don't want to give Mizzou the ball again this half, probably. So we might let this tick down a little bit more. Unit 2. I think we try outside. They're really trying to stack the box now. Maybe a stretch. Maybe outside zone would be a bit better. Hardy is in the game now. Tom Hardy, our 3rd stringer. I think this is the first time he's seen the field. He'll bounce outside. He's got speed. Cut up field. That's a nice first down. And he forces his way into the end zone. How did he make that happen? His first touch of the year, and he makes the most of it. I don't know how he did that. It looked like he was going to land short too, but he just kind of kept his feet churning, fought through contact, and that's Ty Hardy. My apologies. I think he was red-shirted last year, but yeah, I just kind of kept driving. I thought he was going to land short, and maybe I would have preferred it that he would land short. Still 20 seconds left on the clock for Mizzou to respond. Oh, and they will review it. Maybe he will be short. Yeah, it did look like he was a little bit short, just from my view. And yeah, he was short. All right, so the sophomore's first career touchdown will be wiped off the board. But that gives us a chance to punch it in here from goal line with Cameron Teague. Our power back. Why was the clock running? What is going on? I mean, I guess that makes sense. He was down by contact, but I would have preferred a little bit of warning. We got 1 second left. We have one chance to get in the end zone. A lot on the line here. Cameron Teague, and he's short. That is unbelievable. And after all that, we don't come away with points. That is a game killer. Because we weren't paying attention to the clock. We only had one chance at a goal line push. And luckily I caught it and called timeout. I could have possibly let the clock drain all the way down. That would have been even more embarrassing. But yeah, that sucks. Would have been 14-7 going into the half. We would have had a chance in this game, and we would have had the ball to start the second half. We could have tied it up. That really stinks. I thought he got it with 20 seconds. How did so much time drain off? Was I really staring at the menu for that long? Oh my goodness. Those darn SEC refs, they really screwed us over there. We're gonna have to bounce back. Cameron Perkins is a little banged up too. That's not a good sight. We can't have both our halfbacks out. Ty Hardy didn't look too bad on that cameo, though. Unfortunately, couldn't get in. I would have taken that touchdown now. Perkins is open underneath. We'll dump it off. Just take the easy yards every time. And that's late, but of course, never is called in EA Sports. Mason Williams is open on the underneath. He turns upfield. That's another first down. We've gotten into a rhythm now. We're driving. Even though we didn't get points, we do have our mojo back. And as I say that, I'm probably going to throw a pick on this slant. No, I handed it off before I could press the button. I wanted to throw it, but handed it off too quickly. No gain. Perkins still in the game, even though he's hurt. And that's a huge burst. I don't know what it is. It's just random whether he wants to go fast or not. And he just exploded through the hole. It'll be 3rd and inches. I think we have to go. This is 4-down territory here. But we get it on the first try. My coach is a sadist. We just won't put anyone else out there. See, he just looks so much slower on that one. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is for these different speeds. 2nd and 3, we'll try play action. And just, again, can't hold on through contact. Tried to roll out with Trinidad. They contained well, just had to dump it off to the tight end, and he just got smoked. 2nd and 3, still 4-down territory. That's a good dump off. Perkins is also in severe risk of injury. And we might have to take him out of the game. Yeah, he's got minus 18 speed right now. Yeah, we're going to be down our top 2 running backs. Unless Dunbar's back healthy. Dunbar is healthy. So I think we'll put him back up to RB1. Hardy wasn't. He actually played well on his one snap. So I guess we wouldn't be in too bad of a situation if he had to come in. But yeah, we're kind of running out of options here. Be faster, Trinidad. Be faster. He's got the edge. Can he get there? No, he's out at the 2. Good run for Viz Trinidad. He finally had space to use his speed. They've been containing well. But he just had enough to get around the edge, turn upfield, and thought about diving, but I didn't want to fumble. I just took the shove out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2. I think we can punch this in. Here's Dunbar back to the game, and he's got a touchdown. Our first real touchdown of the game, courtesy of Lonnie Dunbar. Back from injury, back into the end zone. And, I mean, if we didn't play that poorly in the end of the half, it would have been a tie game against the number 5 team in the nation. So that really hurts. But we're within a score. Our defense going to need to step up here. Yeah, 14-7. Should be 14-14, really. But we just couldn't punch it in from the 1. Now that I'm thinking about it, should I have just kicked a field goal in that spot? 1 second left on the 1. I was thinking you have to go for it all the way. But, I mean, do you take the guaranteed points? It would have been 14-10 now. I mean, it would still be a touchdown game, so I guess it doesn't really matter much on that front. I think we've just been so good from short yardage situations on the run. We just had to take the chance. And we're back to not being able to stop the run. Still have no idea how to do it. I've given up on going to 3-4. We were just getting torched in coverage when we did that. That's going to be a run. Just barely got there. That would have been a huge gain if we couldn't shed inside. Yeah, they're going spread a lot too, which is why they're making us run nickel all the time. And that's a good stop. Only a gain of 1, 3rd and 5. This is our chance. We need a stop. And he's just wide open. Come down. Oh my goodness. Once again, a blown coverage. I don't know if it's blown, but this guy has the flat. It's not really a flat. It's more like a cloud. So I would say this guy is more his responsibility. Let the the halfback catch it behind the backfield and meet him before he gets the first down line. Don't leave that guy wide open. And I don't know why this guy didn't crash down. Yeah, we needed a stop there. And another blown coverage when the CPU needed it. So always so convenient when that happens. Jet sweep to the tight end, and there's nowhere to go. Still gets a gain of 4 out of it. He did not know where to go with that. And another huge gain. How do we stop this guy? He's got 11 rushes for over 100 yards. Do we have to pull out the goal line again? We just need congestion. It leaves no help over the top, which is scary. But yeah, he's still able to bounce outside. I don't know what to do. I can at least tell him to give cushion. But that'll be the end of the third quarter. They'll probably get points on this drive for sure. So it'll be a 10-point game. And that, like I said, still coming to bite us. That failed goal line punch-in because we ran out of time. I feel like we would have gotten it with a couple tries, but... And now our star D tackle is injured. We cannot stop getting hurt in this game. I guess we just can't keep up with the big boys, the SEC strength in the trenches. Our running backs are getting banged up. Another run. Stop him. Bring him down. Bring him down. There we go. We finally get a stop. They're going to kick a field goal here to make it a 10-point game. And I guess kicking the field goal would have been helpful if they make this. They sneak it through. It would have been a 7-point game if we kicked the field goal. But bruised ribs. I think we'll sub in Van Eaton for now. We just don't want anyone getting hurt on the second game of the year. Especially since this isn't a conference game. It would be nice to beat in-state rival, obviously, but this won't make or break our season. Winning our conference games and getting to the conference championship is the goal of this season. So we throw it away. Yes, our tight end got tackled behind the line again. We need to get yards back. Good broken tackle by Lonnie Dunbar. He made something out of nothing. 8-yard gain. That would have been just a horrific third down, like a 3rd and 13. I don't think we would have been able to convert. We'd have had to punt. But now it's the 3rd and manageable. We'll hand up the middle. Lonnie Dunbar's got it again. Do we go? I think we have to consider going hurry up here. We don't want the accelerated clock to tick down so much. We need time for a stop and then an answer. RPO. That's open. There's Oscar Choi, first down. We'll keep it moving. Yeah, we don't have to be like full tilt speed. We can take our time back to the line, but I want to avoid the accelerated clock chew down as much as possible. Yeah, and they just shed so well off the edge. I tried to roll out there, but the right end just disengaged so quick. That's open. Here's Oscar Choi again. It's another first down. And that was almost a pick. Just tried to dump it off to the check down, and they read it. Run up the middle. I thought there was a lot more space. They just shed so well. Our O-line can't hold blocks. Yeah, we could have had at least 4 or 5, but we only get 3. And I think 4 down territory for sure. Let's get some yards back with a screen, at least. We can get the first year. First year way over. Nope, stand us up just short. I don't want an RPO. I just want to hand it off. Can I just do a normal run, please? And he just barely got it, apparently. He looked like he was short, but we apparently just got it. Let's snap it off before they can review it. Yeah, we're running out of time here. We need a score here, like, now. Can't turn it over either, so we can't get greedy. That looked so promising off the line, but he kind of got caught up. I don't know what happened. Yes, he got... I guess he just kind of carried. I thought he was shoving to pass off on his own. But no, they just kind of arm tackled. And he ran the route faster than... who is that? Jerry Keenan? Yeah. He ran the route faster than he did. That's not something you ever want to see. 3rd and 7, we need yards back again. And that's not what we need. Do we kick a field goal here? We'll pause to think about it as we look at what happened here. Oh, our own mesh guy knocked it out. I threw it early because I didn't want them to jump it. They were kind of sitting on it. I just wanted some guaranteed yards, but yeah, that's a horrific break. But if we don't go for it, we're down 10. I think we have to take points here. As cowardly as that sounds, we need to make it a one-possession game, and then we need a stop from our defense anyway. But if we kick a field goal, we'll at least not need 2 stops if we don't get it right. So I think we have to kick a field goal, and we need to make this field goal. That's the most important thing. And this meter is looking a little shaky. Get over, please. Holy cow, this dude has no leg. He has no leg at all, but he somehow made it. We desperately need a new kicker. Yeah, recruiting a kicker is not the most fun thing in the world, and it takes points away from a position that's a lot more exciting, like wide receiver. But yeah, you need a good kicker. You need a kicker with leg, especially. He barely stuck it in from 40, but it's a 7-point game now, and we need a stop from the defense. That's the bottom line. Maybe I should have gone like 3-4 multiple, so I could maybe sneak in some packed-in looks, like maybe even a 4-3 double mug. But we're kind of limited on our run-stopping options here. We're basically forced to go 3 down, and we immediately give up huge yardage. Do we need a run commit? I just don't know what to do here. And they went hurry up just to chew clock and make me stand here and wait for it. That's just humiliating. That's so bad. I hate this team. Shoot the gap. He broke it. And how does he get 5 yards out of that? It's so annoying. How do you let that happen? And that'll be the 2-minute warning. Maybe should have called a timeout there. But yeah, we need to stop here. And he somehow bounces outside, breaks a tackle, and that's going to be a touchdown. That'll be the game. Like, it's so unfair. He has almost 200 yards on the ground. How are we supposed to stop that? And we had him in the backfield, and he didn't even, try to tackle him. It looks like he was trying to tackle a train or a car. Well, we'll need a quick score, which we haven't been able to do. And we can't use any timeouts while we do it because we need the timeouts to get a stop. So, I mean, technically the game's not over. But I would have loved a touchdown just at the end of the first half right about now. That would have been great. It's too bad the game screwed us. No, they're just so much faster than us down the field. That's another drop. It was a huge hit, though. I just had to throw out of a sack, pretty much. 3rd and 10, things are already not looking good. And that is a superhuman effort. What are we supposed to do? I mean, they're playing so deep. We only need 10 yards. We don't need 30. But do we go block and release here? I feel like we need a guy out of the backfield, but I also need time to throw. So I don't know what to do. Well, here's the game right here. And we can't even get the pass off. And it was a hold, so it wouldn't even matter. Our team is so unbelievably bad. We're the only team that have ever been called for a hold in this entire dynasty. Can we stop them on the rush, please? Game's technically not over, so I'll call timeouts, but they get 8 yards a rush, so I don't know how you stop that. Guess we're going full goal line. We got a run coming up the middle. And we still can't even make that happen when we do that. I don't know, I'm calling timeouts. The game's over. I just selfishly want to not let this guy get 200. Yeah, they're just going to kneel the ball. That's a heartbreaking loss. We were in it. And is the game not technically over? Why wouldn't the whole thing just tick off? That's annoying. The game is over. There's no possible way. And they'll just kick a field goal on us to rub salt in the wound. That was a winnable game and we blew it. There's just no two ways about it. We blew the game. Once again, our defense is gashed on the run with no hope of stopping it. No scheme change can stop it. And I don't know. I'm just at a loss. We just keep getting gashed on the ground. Every running back we play has at least 200 yards. I just don't understand what you could possibly do different. And not even running goal line every single down worked. We know they're running, and they just run it every time into a 6-line D-line, and they still win. And yeah, Tavares Jones will be your player of the game because you could do no wrong. And yeah, we had our chances. We just let the clock tick down at the end of the first half, so we didn't get points up. And then yeah, we had a chance to stop them on third down, and we just let them walk right by us and down for a touchdown. Yeah, just a fourth quarter collapse as always from this team. And the more things change, the more they stay the same. Home field advantage can't make up for St. Louis's mistakes. I mean, that just about sums it up. We just made too many mistakes. When you're playing the number 5 team in the nation, you have to play a perfect game, and we did not play a perfect game. In fact, we made way too many mistakes. All right, I'm adding some kickers to the board. Looks like this guy's better. And you always have to go for power tendency. The accurate ones just have no leg. And I haven't really noticed accuracy being too much of a difference maker. Like, it doesn't matter if they're 78 accuracy or 90 accuracy. They'll basically nail it if you aim it down the middle. And it's basically down to user skill anyway. Maybe it affects like the speed at which the meter is sliding back and forth. But I guess I really haven't done enough research to know that. But I feel like power is the much more important trait to go with. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick this guy on the board. No one's offered him, so I think I'll just offer him a scholarship and let just the influence passively gain. I don't really feel like adding too many points on him. All right, I didn't really move too much around on recruiting. I just kind of took 5 points off one guy so I could offer a scholarship, and then I'll add the 5 points back on once they free up next week. But yeah, I don't know what to do with this running game problem. Because the 3-4 didn't work, the 3-3-5 tight didn't work. So the only problem is I feel like our linebackers are better than our D-line, but we obviously need more people on the D-line to shut down runs. So do we switch to a 4-3? Do we even go to a 4-2-5? Do we even go multiple? Maybe we go multiple and we just try out 4-3, 5-2. Well, maybe not 5-2. Yeah, maybe just try out the 4-3, see if it works. But if we're going to do that, we might as well just go full 3. I think we'll go 4-3 multiple for now. That's my final decision. Finish out the non-conference games with it, see how it works. And we do have skill points, apparently. I think I'm kind of done with recruiter for right now. Maybe I just go into running back one more time. I mean, we might as well just get more recruiting action bonuses. But then, yeah, after this, I will be done with recruiter. There's no use getting into like increased weekly recruiting hours until we actually have more recruiting hours as a school, and that doesn't happen until we get our prestige up. And right now, I think we're a 1-star school. So either 1 or 1.5. And so yeah, we need to increase our school grades to increase our school prestige, and once our star rating goes up, then we get more hours for recruiting. But until then, we're kind of stuck. I didn't realize I didn't have it for passing game either. I guess, yeah, we'll do one more for the QB, and then I'll go into either motivator or tactician. I'm kind of thinking maybe tactician. Get some boost to like block shitting and stuff like that. Just we need better stats on most of the team, really. And motivator won't really come into play until the off season with off season training, I think. I think we'll go tactician next, and I think we'll just sim to the next week. All right, we are in first place on Lyle Luter. And we're not even doing anything other than sending the house. I guess no one's really doing that much. Like, Kentucky barely got any increase. Yeah, just no one is really going hard on this guy except for us. Do they know something we don't? I mean, he looks like a good player. But I haven't scouted him all the way, so he could, like, be a bust. But, I mean, a bust 5-star is still better than, like, a 3-star or even many 4-stars. That part doesn't really matter. You still want a 5-star even if they are a bust. We won't be too picky. I mean, he's got decent enough speed. He's got great throw power. He's got great accuracy. Yeah, I think he's just a great player. I don't know why no one's going hard on him, but if he's gonna stay under the radar, we'll gladly swoop in and grab him. And yeah, that'll be an exciting pickup, especially after we lost DJ Lagway in the offseason. And then we're still moving up on Eric Mendoza. We're just kind of plug it along with our 25 points. We've moved up into 4th place. Again, no one really going too hard on him except for us. We're getting the most influence gains here, so I'm not sure what the deal is. We are in first place on 4-star wide receiver Mike Steinbach as well. We're just kind of fighting with Memphis and Middle Tennessee State. So, I mean, not the stiffest competition. There is Auburn kind of lurking with a scholarship offered, but nothing else really going on. So I can't... They might make a late push. We can't be complacent here. But, yeah, good start. The race might be over for Tracy Funches, though. Central Michigan is just making some unreal gains. And I don't know if it's even possible to keep up with that. What are they even offering this guy? We do only have 10 points on him. We have enough to soft sell if we want to. But I'm just wondering if it's even worth it. This lead might be insurmountable already. But my backup plan's also kind of running away with it. Western Michigan's making a huge push. And we're the only 2 in on this guy, so I think we have to at least make a push. Try to get him in. So we'll soft sell something that he likes, which isn't much. We can offer him playing time and proximity to their home, and that's pretty much it. It's the only things we're good at. I'd love to somehow fit program tradition in there too, but I don't think that's possible. Yeah, we just can never sell anybody. We just have no positives at this school to sell. I mean, I guess this is as good as it's gonna get. And we'll just have to hope he likes it. And if not, we'll be out of luck. We're ahead on in the center. Garrison Addington. It's just between us and Tennessee at the moment. But they're not... Yeah, I mean, a lot of these teams are really sleeping right now. They must be going after other prospects right now. So hopefully this isn't a case where they're like going after other people they like and then they'll pivot over and just blow us out of the water. But we just got to keep plugging away while we've got the lead. It's why it's important to get these kind of commits wrapped up early so you don't give other teams a chance to make up ground. But we just don't have the hours to spare in like really blowing recruits out of the water and really getting their signature early. We just have to kind of plug along, much to our downfall sometimes. All right, that's gonna be all for this video. Just a heartbreaking loss. We're gonna need to bounce back though. We will be playing number 9 Colorado at Colorado this week, and I'll leave that for the next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.